nyanti tanyola kidu la bawla ko ay nanyina no ay nanyina lo ay som mes ay mala doko ataro alla ta fakaron president mambaro mangi modi mebe du ko tala nyim banko kan ay bi ko way wala kala nyim banko kan United Democratic Party so ni mebe ra ko kudan wala ka ko ka mandi bae ko president mambaro manke ye memira amanke wati and those people who think that they are righteous people Mr. Marena,
so for UDP, Barrow is our Barrow. When I say this, some people get annoyed. They say, well, we elected him. Yes, we all elected him. But it's our Barrow. It is our Barrow. And it's our Barrow, and we will never abandon our Barrow. We'll never abandon him. Come rain, come sunshine, whatever.
But I ask you now, Mr. President, this question. Nga kaito ye, may I not cover 10 Hilux 4x4. Sural kame, François kame, kat. Motodo. Consignee, H.E. le Président Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia. Wala bijeto. Notify party, H.E. le Président Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia, and other Kulumena, Olam Grand Sao Paulo, and Melia Shipnang. They are called, World Export, the Grand World Export. Mr. President, Lavdaya Fonya. Wamoto 10 Hilux, what is their cost? Number one. Number two, they were consigned to you as a person, not to any institution, not to NPP, not to any institution, but you, President Adama Barrow. I want to know Yejo for them. And what source of funding you? And President Adama Barrow, ni moke. Ndebe nyine fola Gambian kolye. Ko, ini drug dealers nyole deal okay. Yokodo dealer, yo motor song. Nema kwa ndebola fola de. So I put the burden on you. To extricate yourself from moment bebe foka ko ila gomina kula nyin drug. Ni motor resources nyodo. Ime for molie. Credible and that is the conclusion, and I invite every Gambian to conclude. Kavoko President Adama Barrow, you have been dealing with the criminal world, that is my conclusion. But of course, if you bring the evidence, and will respect you. Kavoko, you do not deal with people in the underground. But no man can, we will not really accept that. Well, Fabella Father likes another thing. Gambian Kolu, you have a choice. You have a choice between a leader who lives on deception and people who have all the years sacrificed their lives. He was in exile for several years. He was in exile. I tell you, don't work in the diaspora. What diaspora molu, Melialon Kavoko contributed immensely. Pour kanyim banko kanandi, iko lomba ko ton fenyolti. Wallahi nyinyon fisura lote kere. Bare iko murome jatofa abe state house le. Wallahi filitale. Murome jatofa. Fena meja ya strangul menna. Mo muneti yellow dress ning. The yellow dress. Usiende dabolon famati. Usiende batata kasola punyin Gambia. Wolu wale jato nying, wale jato fa. But somebody, may yalo kavoko, United Democratic Party beyond the members of the National Executive, mo melong Gambia janto. Hana Jimara wode mo yalo otole. But what kola muna famwa lukanya muna adama nyin kewlo ma famu solo ni alo no fay bo nyin kala ba.
Of late, we have seen vehicles given to National Assembly members.
Yeah.
We have two fundamental problems with it. A public asset should not have a private registration, number one. These vehicles are bearing BJL numbers. It doesn't tell well on the public asset register to have private registration when we have the government of the Gambia, number one. Number two, we don't know who the donor is, and we want to know why. We believe that we own the Gambia. We believe that whoever is gifting anything to the Gambia, we don't have a problem with anonymity, but we want to know why. Because these people may have an economic interest, and that can be rent-seeking. And we don't want that in our new dispensation. So there are certain things in governance, as much as we are sympathetic to the plight and cause of this administration, there are certain things we see as a faux pas, and we don't want it in our new Gambia.
Well, Mr. Jay, just go Gambia town public asset. GPA la model. Mo registration number le.
GPA is a quasi-government. We're talking about government proper.
No, this is still.
No, you have quasi-government and central government.
GPA, Gambians don't know town. Gambians don't accept them. Once upon a phone calls of data. You know, so the can't give a capital, well, registration numbers. And then I made important. One more, Kafoko assets are secured. The America for the assets, you make sure that the assets are properly secured. Because identification of it without it being secure, it serves no purpose.
But in governance,
So these are the Fonkonel and Kabako Gambians. So put themselves above. Look at the greater picture, because really, what has you registered? GG 2226. Does that secure it? Can anything be done with it?
well, in governance, I think...
And what is more? What is more? It was publicly pronounced, if not ya dile, kulol kodo, and so forth, but publicly announced.
Yeah.
Kafoko, publicly announced, Kafoko, in fact, a monkey dipto 30. But remember dipto yala, like say,
Combo North. Yeah.
Maybe some as you dipto yala de. Doctor ke dipto, so men nada ka ke dipto tijeto, walwe moto nyaba usla. It was a public phone call, at least ngalon Kafoko, each member of the National Assembly. Moto diala, moba jibela, wa moto, yamwe, ibe menkalala, iba usla nyame.
Wow.
And of course, yamwe, asotota nyame, Pierre Franco ya at least Director of Press ya foro, yamwe, nyem for, mundalila te. I would have expected. Journalists maybe just your question on Yininka, Director of Press Yaninka. Aduni Yaninka no, Abijabi Rodilade, Mayalo Kavoko, Abemolu, Abemol Hakilo Tenkunda. But Memo, Ninta by Nola. Bare Manlaf Duna Ora, Bare, note, Kudo, Moto, the coalition 2016. But Mama for contact. Mama for Kaka was sort of Nyadile.
As a political party, not government.
No, I mean,
Coalition 2016, as far as we are concerned.
I think,
No, but it's to a party.
It doesn't matter.
It's not to government. I am talking about our commonwealth, what we own collectively. DOI, PPP, UDP.
That you are not, Albanian question raised is not because Adita Miller. It is because Alco, Kula Beduma.
Well, we want to get to the surface.
Look, Daddy, you have to agree to this, that you are not questioning the recipients. That's not the basis of your,
The basis is we want to know how these cars were acquired.
That is why I'm saying.
And I have made it very clear whether the person who gave them had a rent-seeking consideration.
Daddy, I'm also saying, why were those questions not asked in relation to the Coalition 16 vehicles? Why were they not asked? So they now choose this one.
Well, that was a political party. I am talking as a commonwealth.
It doesn't matter who are the recipients. You, the source of it. It was given by President, and you are raising this question because President Adam Barrow is said to have donated, was said to have given the National Assembly this vehicle. That is why you are raising the question. And you ought to have raised the question, or those people who were questioning it ought to have raised that question when the coalition 2016 vehicles were given to them. And let me land. And when he provided, money for their election hearing, for their deposits, they should have asked those questions. Why did they not do it? Why are they doing it now? And I think those people, they just want to carry populist positions. And your arguments, I don't know. I mean, the recipients, that's not the issue. The recipients is the whole issue is the source. If you do not question the source, with respect to the other vehicles, with respect to the deposit, why are you now questioning the source with respect to these vehicles?
Well, we want to know.
Why did you do it?
But this one was a higher profile, and I think, Fatu.
That is, no, it's not time again.
No.